Breckenridge, established eminent domain or something like that. So, but Bubba's just interested in the land down below this trail. It's very steep. It's very much on the river bank. And last year there was a tremendous flood. Actually, the biggest flood in 150 years. And Bubba said there were 150,000 people were killed, and he said bodies were just floating down the river. In fact, they built a crematorium down here on the trail, and a couple sadhus sleep in there at night, and it's just a concrete pad with a simple pole barn type structure, as we say in Colorado. And so floods do happen, but I think Bubba's actually high enough up here. When the flood came, it did some damage, I think, to his hermitage, but it did not destroy it. This shot down here is of Bubba's roof. It's a tin roof with bamboo and tarps on top, basically. And so there's the sun just absorbing some good sunlight. Bubba said I should just, kind of keep my eyes in the sun and try to absorb, that higher pranic chakra energy to open the chakras right up. I mean, Bubba's chakra is just, his crown chakra is just completely open, so, he's not stuck in the lower chakras, as we say in yoga. So, Bubba's sadhana is to live out here like this, and he said, I found him because my karma brought us together. And I think that's probably, Bubba's so pure, he doesn't advertise, there's no posters of him, nobody even knows really who he is in town. It's actually astounding. We ate in a restaurant last night, he said he'd never eaten in there. He doesn't go into restaurants. But he made kind of an exception last night, and he took a hot shower at my room, He said he doesn't like to take too much hot water because it kind of imbalances his body, but sometimes the hot water is good for just a good cleanse, good clean. And I think this part right here is the other end of his property. There's kind of some stones down here. And this is a kind of a natural point. There's some boulders here. So, and then just back to the Hermitage. Really the Hermitage cave. So I was very, very lucky, very blessed. Karma brought us together, brought me together. Interesting, because in Colorado, I've always kind of had this fascination with caves. Linda knows this well. When we're out hiking, I'm always looking at, and I'm always being drawn to some magical cave, like in my heart. And then somehow or other, the calling was so strong that it brought me to India. And when I landed in Delhi, and then I went to Vrindavan, and I got sick and came up here to Rishikesh, and really just finding my soul. Finding my, as Baba says, the soul connection. And it's really feeling it now in the light, the energy, prana. Really just a, a forest jungle. As you can see the monkeys and you can hear the birds. There are leopards, and there are, I think they're black panthers, but they live here, and there are many beautiful waterfalls which I've yet to explore. So I keep hearing about these waterfalls, so perhaps if it feels right sometime when I'm not with Baba and I want to go explore in nature and go sit, find a nice place in nature to meditate, I'll go on a little exploration perhaps. But I think this has been a really, hopefully for everyone, enlightening video. Spontaneous documentary out here on the Ganga, just upstream of Rishikesh, and beautiful walk, just beautiful walk from here into town. Fantastic. Trail goes, through the jungle, and then it goes on the beach, and then you cross Yogaji's ashram, which is fantastic. Yeah, Yogaji's a great yogi, has many great students from around the world. Very, very sincere yogi, and has beautiful space, doing wonderful things with the ashram, making it very, very beautiful. So I think I'm going to sign off now and end the spontaneous filming, and I will go into my sadhana, my spiritual practice. So very nice, and we'll enjoy and be in peace and be in the light.